Good evening, Hempfield. I am Jim Daig, principal of Hempfield High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this evening's commencement program for the class of 2020. We are gathered in our homes throughout the district and beyond to celebrate this significant milestone in our young men and women's lives. At this time, would you please stand and remain standing to join Nathan Knaus in the singing of our national anthem. Thereafter, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Nathan. That is an outstanding rendition of the national anthem. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are privileged to have a board of school directors who are dedicated to provide Hempfield students with outstanding curricular as well as extracurricular opportunities. The school board members include Mr. Mike Donato, board president, Mr. Grant Keener, board vice president, Mr. Adam Aloisi, Mr. Dylan Bard, Miss Linda Johnston, Mr. Jim Maurer, Mr. Charles Maris, Mr. Chris Smiley, and Mr. Pat Wagner. It is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Mr. Mike Donato, school board president.
Good evening. On behalf of the Hempfield School District Board of Directors, I would like to welcome you to the 2020 Hempfield High School graduation. There's a certain irony being able to speak to you tonight. As the class of 2020, you were born in the shadow of 9/11. Though you have no memories from that time, there was great anxiety and concern for our future here in the United States and around the world. As you are about to graduate, the events of the last several months have once again created great anxiety and concern for our collective futures. You are graduating today in part because we were able to overcome the anxiety and concerns that 9/11 caused, just as we will overcome the anxiety and concern for the future that this coronavirus pandemic has produced. Around the age of 4 or 5, you learned the ABC song, and it seems ironic that you were recently told to sing that song or the Happy Birthday song as you wash your hands to help protect against the coronavirus. Life is a continuing series of challenges and the resulting decisions we make to overcome these challenges. Sometimes the challenges are relatively simple and the decisions feel easy, but many of the challenges and decisions are complex and difficult. You have recently made or are now facing some difficult challenges and decisions. Questions like, what am I going to do with my life now that high school is about to end? Do I really want to go to college? What post-secondary school can I or should I attend? There is no set method of handling these questions. We all manage situations differently. What I can do is remind you that you have at least two resources. The first resource is your education, the what you know and what you have yet to learn. It is my hope and belief that Hempfield has provided you with a strong educational foundation, what you know, and more importantly, the ability to be lifelong learners, what you need to know. The second resource is your support system, your friends and your family. Seek advice from a friend you trust to help you with life's questions. Even though you may be leaving home for college, the armed forces, to travel abroad, or for various other reasons, continue to seek support from your parents and guardians. They still have a lot more experience and knowledge they want to share, and they want to continue to help and support you. I also want to give you a challenge as you move forward. Do something to help improve the world. I watched a show on Netflix called My Great Next Guest Needs No Introduction, hosted by David Letterman. His guest was Melinda Gates, who is the wife of Bill Gates, one of the founders of Microsoft. Together, they founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, whose purpose is to improve the world for humankind through their wealth. Melinda talked about her foundation initiatives and projects the foundation is sponsoring. Near the end of the show, David Letterman asked how people without a lot of wealth can help. Melinda responded, "You have a lot of resources. You have your time. You have your intellect, your energy, your heart. Use any of these to lift up someone in your community. Maybe someday one of you will have billions of dollars you can give to causes around the world. Maybe someday one of you will find a cure for cancer. I hope that happens, but it doesn't have to be that grand. Find something simple to be involved in that will improve someone else's life. If you're going to college, find an organization on campus that does volunteer work in the community and join in. Volunteer at a local food bank. Volunteer to help in a school. Participate in a group that's doing cleanup of a local stream or road. Volunteer in a homeless shelter. Doing something small can make a huge impact for a person in need. Find something you have a passion for, volunteer, and help improve someone's life. That's my challenge for you. On behalf of the Hempfield School District Board of Directors, I extend my congratulations to the 2020 graduating class of Hempfield High School and wish you much success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Donato. On behalf of Hempfield High School, I would like to thank Mr. Donato and the entire school board for their commitment to provide our students with outstanding educational opportunities. Our Hempfield students, staff, and community appreciate everything the board does for our students. Our second speaker will be our superintendent, Mr. Michael Bomerski.
Good evening. I would like to thank family and friends, our board members, administrators, teachers, staff, and alumni who are sharing in this special evening to support Hempfield's graduating class of 2020. Commencement is a culminating event in the life of any student, and our Hempfield commencement ceremonies are no exception. They have a history of being formal events steeped in tradition, from the processional to the speeches, hearing the alma mater being performed, the presentation of diplomas to each student, a choral benediction, and the turning of tassels. And while we had every hope of continuing this in-person tradition, we instead find ourselves gathering together online and making commencement history in a way none of us ever imagined. Despite the fact that you are unable to be physically together with your classmates, family members, and friends, we remain together in our Hempfield community. You began your educational journey 13 years ago, and each of you have followed your own pathway to this very point. During your senior year, Perhaps you enjoyed a great debate in one of your classes, performing on an athletic team, or cheering on your classmates from the sidelines. Did you participate in or attend a sold-out performance of Beauty and the Beast? Maybe you bought hot chocolate and watched an award-winning band competition in late fall. Whatever the case, I hope you think back and remember all the great memories you have made over your entire school career and not focus on what you missed out on at the end of your senior year. You will relive experiences with old and new friends, engaging in conversations that begin with, "Remember during our senior year when?" Well, embrace those moments because they will help you remember the positive and challenging experiences you have had and learned from. The school year started out just like any other. No one could have guessed that by March, your experience would become part of future history books because of a global pandemic. A few weeks ago, I rewatched the 2015 movie The Martian, and as I was watching, I began thinking that maybe we all have recently had similar feelings to the main character. If you've not seen the movie, the storyline revolves around a space mission gone wrong. Mark Watney, the stranded astronaut, was left on Mars with only a meager amount of supplies. He relies on his resourcefulness and resilience to find a way to survive on his own. And in the end, his crewmates and scientists from all over the world plan for a daring rescue. The movie's main character clearly faced great adversity and definitely felt lonely. He only has remote access to other people. Sound familiar? When circumstances change, he digs deep and he does not give up. Some of his innovative ideas do not work out as he had hoped and are a letdown, and he comments that you can call it a failure, but I prefer the term learning experience. He uses every bit of knowledge he has and every bit of hope he can muster to survive. He cannot control what is happening around him, but he can control how he reacts to it. Because he perseveres and makes the best out of a dire situation, he survives. And so to the class of 2020, I say you have demonstrated how to react positively to the uncertainty you have faced. You have embraced new challenges from your teachers, expressed your concerns thoughtfully, represented your classmates in important decisions, and displayed a tremendous amount of empathy by focusing on the greater good of our community. And by doing so, you have demonstrated resilience, a defining quality that we strive to teach each and every student throughout their school career. Class of 2020, you responded to the pressure and found a way to bounce back. That resilience will help you get through the most difficult times and is a skill that will benefit you as you move on from Hempfield. On a personal note, my oldest daughter is graduating from high school this year. And as a parent and as your superintendent, I understand and share your frustration, disappointment, and the uncertainty you face. I take to heart the responsibility to honor and celebrate your successes both today and at an event later this summer. While you have achieved this great milestone and should certainly celebrate every moment of it, I share in the optimism of seeing each of you in person this summer together as the class of 2020 for a celebration you deserve. Your teachers and staff, administrators, coaches, advisors, and fellow classmates have all cheered for you as you have demonstrated resilience, completed your high school coursework, had your pandemic learning experience, and are now ready to graduate from the Hempfield School District. I want you to know that our entire school community is filled with great pride and support for you, and tonight we celebrate you, the class of 2020. You've earned it. Congratulations to our graduates, Hempfield's class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Bomersky. I would like to publicly thank the members of our district senior administrative team for their work to provide our students with an outstanding education. Without your support, we would not be able to provide all the wonderful curricular as well as extracurricular opportunities and programs that are available to our students. Thank you. Our next speaker is Eddie Pohl, our class valedictorian. He will present his speech entitled, Just the Beginning. Eddie will be followed by Brandon Kankey, our student council president, who will deliver his speech entitled, We Define Our Legacy.
Before I begin my speech, and on behalf of all my peers, I would first like to acknowledge and thank Mr. Donato, Mr. Bermirsky, and Mr. Dake for facilitating this ceremony, as well as our teachers, staff, and family members. We would not be where we are today without your guidance and teaching over the past 13 years. I would also like to take this opportunity to both congratulate and thank all 539 of my fellow graduates, as this is a great milestone for every one of us, and I know for a fact that I would not be up here without the help of many of you. Obviously, we're in an odd and unique situation. 3 years ago, I sat in the audience of the Class of 2017 commencement ceremony to watch my sister graduate. I couldn't help but wonder what it would be like at my own graduation, to walk across the stage and receive my diploma. Unfortunately, we won't be able to have that exact experience tonight, but this moment is no less significant, and we shouldn't lose sight of its purpose, which is to celebrate and commemorate the sum total of our experience at Hempfield these past 13 years. As we leave Hempfield, it's important to reflect on what we've learned. Over the years, we've certainly amassed a great deal of knowledge and skills. From spending a weekend with a fake baby to transitioning all of our classes to an online platform, we've conquered every obstacle thrown at us. We've covered every major topic under the sun, and have learned how to hit a proper Mr. Leapart thunderspike. Beyond the testable material, each one of us has also acquired many valuable life skills just through our everyday interactions with teachers and peers. We developed the ability to communicate, lead, and take initiative. While our schoolwork alone demands us to develop time management skills, many of us go above and beyond with extracurriculars and employment during the year. When seemingly overwhelmed with work, we found the grit and determination to dig in and complete the task at hand. All of these skills will serve us well later in our lives, but only could have been made possible with some form of inspiration. Without inspiration, learning becomes much more of a challenge, and sometimes maybe even a chore. Each of us need inspiration to motivate all of our endeavors, whether it be from within or from a teacher, peer, or dare I say, a Dropbox deadline at 11:59. At Hempfield, we've had the pleasure to have inspiration all around us. Many of us had the good fortune to have Mrs. Breitkreutz for biology or anatomy. The significant challenges she's overcome in her life resonate with every one of her students, and even though she taught most of us almost 3 years ago, you can always expect to be met with a bright smile and a friendly greeting by name as you pass by in the hall. Beyond the individuals we have to inspire us, we've also been provided countless opportunities to find our own inspiration. Whether it be sports teams, dance theater, Renaissance Club, or one of the countless other extracurricular clubs and activities, we've all had the ability to explore what we enjoy and hopefully find a new passion. If you take anything from tonight, let it be the impact Hempfield has had on us. No matter where we go or what we do, it's imperative that we remain lifetime learners. Don't rest on your laurels, knowing that Hempfield has set a solid foundation for you. As Winston Churchill once said, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Let your graduation from Hempfield serve as the end of the beginning of your learning. Continue to both inspire and be inspired as you continue on after Hempfield. Congratulations, thank you, and good luck.
Good morning, Hempfield. Today is probably the last time I'll get to say that to all of you. While I don't have a pun for you guys today, I hope my words provide inspiration to get you through this tough time, just as I had hoped those puns would brighten a tough morning. Wow, guys, it's been a crazy year to graduate, hasn't it? Our class, we've been through a lot. We've lost senior seasons, the last production many of us will get to perform in, and that is so unbelievably tough. But you know what? Our years at Hempfield aren't defined by the ending. Yes, the last quarter of our time at this wonderful district was ripped from us, but there is so much more to our legacy here than that. Most of us have memories with each other from the beginning of elementary school, meaning that we've known each other for over a decade. This, might I remind you, means I've spent more of my life getting to know some of you than not knowing you. That is truly crazy to think about, and sort of sad that I won't get to see all of you around the hallways of Hempfield anymore. But while we might not be together again after these various end of high school ceremonies, in a way, we're all still together every day. Every single one of you has made an impact on my life throughout the years we've been together. Maybe we've only ever shared a friendly smile as we passed in the halls, or maybe a short, good morning, how are you conversation that started off my morning on a good note. Or maybe we've been in classes together throughout our high school careers and participated in sports and dance theater together. Either way, we're all interconnected and have all affected each other's individual days and truly the trajectory of our lives. Grade school is designed to teach us vital information we'll need every day of our lives. such as how to prove two triangles are congruent via the angle-side-angle postulate. Of course, sorry, Mr. Martin, this isn't a skill we'll use on a day-to-day basis. That doesn't mean that doing proofs in geometry didn't help us. Quite the opposite, actually. The problem-solving mentality that we were put into in geometry for 80 minutes a day is truly invaluable. These are the soft skills that we have unknowingly been learning every day here at Hempfield. We're going to go into college or the workforce with the ability to work well with others that we learned through countless group projects and lunches in the cafeteria. We're going in with the ability to communicate to our co-workers and future bosses because of the presentations and English classes we took. We can write papers and reports because of the essays we've written throughout the years. We can move into the next chapter of our lives with the security of knowing that we're all well prepared in our hard skills and soft skills alike. In the end, I'm proud of us. I step back and look at the things we've been through as a class and all the friends I've made throughout my years at Hempfield, and I'm overwhelmed with amazement. America is lucky to have the medical professionals, engineers, teachers, military officers, mechanics, filmmakers, businessmen, and so many others that will emerge from this class of 2020. It has been such an honor to represent all of you this year. Let's go be great, make a difference, and make a positive impact to everyone we meet along the way.
Thank you, Eddie and Brandon. You both did an outstanding job. Tonight we have some very special guests in attendance virtually. They are the members of the class of 1970. They are here as part of their 50th anniversary celebrating their graduation from Hempfield High School. The class of 1970 has a lot in common with the class of 2020. While the class of 2020 faces the COVID-19 pandemic, the class of 1970 faced the Vietnam War. In December of 1969, the United States government instituted the first draft lottery since World War II. Many of the young men in the class of 1970 faced an uncertain future. Thank you to the class of 1970 for all that you have sacrificed for our country. We know this year will certainly be a memorable 50th anniversary, just as your graduation in 1970 was. At this time, I have the distinct pleasure of recognizing the 15 students who have achieved the highest weighted cumulative grade point average as calculated by the third marking period. The top 10 students will be awarded a plaque to commemorate their achievement. The top 15 students are
Charles Eddie Pohl. Eddie will be attending Notre Dame University, and Eddie will major in mechanical engineering. Eddie is also this year's valedictorian. Megan Grube. Megan will be attending Penn State University. Megan will major in architecture, and Megan is our salutatorian for the class of 2020. Olivia Mazzetti. Olivia will be attending Amherst College, and she will major in biology. Aaliyah Rainick. Aaliyah will be attending Palm Beach Atlantic University, where she will major in dance pedagogy and ministry. Isabella Hollenbach. Isabella will be attending Pittsburgh University, where she will major in pre-medicine. Evan Benedict. Evan has received an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy. Alexander Drager. Alex will be attending Penn State University, where he will major in engineering. Sophia Herman. Sophie will be attending Clemson University and is going to major in health sciences. Lauren Weaver. Lauren will attend Lebanon Valley College, and she will major in political science. Ella Kielmeyer. Ella will attend the University of Virginia, where she will major in biology or psychology. Erin Givler. Erin will be attending Penn State University, where she will major in political science and she will minor in German. Lilia Zarabilov. Lalila will attend Messiah College, where she will major in mechanical engineering. Emily Rhoda. Emily will attend University of Pittsburgh and will major in microbiology. Erin Donovan. Erin will attend the University of North Carolina, Charlotte, and will major in environmental engineering. Brandon Kahnke. Brandon will attend Messiah University, where he will major in mechanical engineering.
Congratulations to our top 15 students. This is an outstanding accomplishment. Also, this evening, we'd like to recognize the academic top 10% of the class of 2020. These students are noted in the commencement program, and many wore their white stoles in their picture. Congratulations to the top 10%. Class of 2020, we know that throughout your educational journey, there have been many people who have afforded you support, guidance, comfort, and at times, a friendly nudge to get things done. Please take time right now to turn and thank your family members for their support. The achievements you have realized thus far in your life would not have been possible if it was not for them. The Hempfield educational family also includes both the teaching and support personnel who take great pride in the school, students, and our facilities. Thank you all for your efforts to help our students grow into the graduates we celebrate this evening. Many members of our Hempfield professional and support staff made calls and assisted students in uploading their photos. Thank you to all our technical support persons who spent hours collecting, proofing, and editing video. I truly appreciate everyone who went above and beyond for our students. I would like to also acknowledge the senior class advisors, Mr. Bill Yoder and Ms. Christine Moser, for their work with the senior class over the past 4 years. Lastly, I'd like to extend a very special thank you to Mrs. Renee Dissinger and Mr. Gary Hallman. I cannot begin to express my gratitude for the work Renee and Gary did for graduation. Due to the pandemic, the graduation timeline was fast-forwarded about a month. The long hours Renee and Gary spent organizing tonight's program are greatly appreciated. Renee and Gary, a very sincere thank you for everything you have done for me, our graduates, and our entire Hempfield school community. Before I present the graduating class of 2020, I want to remind the audience that this is a momentous occasion. But unlike other years, I invite you to yell, whistle, and even hug your student. These students have worked for 13 years to reach this academic accomplishment. Many parents have waited 18 years to hear their son or daughters presented for graduation. And you will not interfere with anyone who may have been listening for their graduate's name to be read. Your neighbors may think that you're having issues, but that's okay. They'll get over it. Mr. Bomerski, Mr. Donato, it is my honor to present you the graduating class of 2020. I hereby certify that these students have completed all academic requirements established by the Hempfield School District and the State Board of Education and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Seniors, it's that time. Here are your individualized slides. Students and parents selected the pictures as well as the statements that go with each one of these slides. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the class of 2020.
Charles Edward Pohl, Megan Elizabeth Grube, Olivia Frances Mazzetti,
Aaliyah Michelle Rainick.
Thank you so much to my teachers, family, and friends, and most importantly, thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I never thought goodbye would look like this, but I cannot wait for the next great adventure.
Isabella Presley Hollenbach, and Wayne Benedict, Alexander James Drager, Sophia Louise Herman, Lauren Elizabeth Weaver, Elrose Kielmeyer, Erin Nicole Givler, Lilia Arka Olevna Zarabilov,
Hi, my name is Lilia Zarabilov, and I'll be going to Messiah College for Mechanical Engineering this fall. I just want to thank all my family and friends for their help and support through all these years.
Emily Ruth Rhoda,
Thank you, Hempfield, for all the amazing experiences, friendships, and memories you've allowed me to create. One last time, go Hempfield!
Erin Noel Donovan,
Brandon Kinky.
Sarah Abascaron,
Hey, it's Sarah, and I just want to say thanks to all of my teachers and my friends and also my family, especially my mom. Thanks.
Myrna Karam Abdomasah, Dejanelle Page Abel, Jeremy Bruce Abels, Maximilian Michael Acker, Alexander Paul Adams, Ethan Michael Adolph, Carlos Luis Aguilar Lulberes, Chris Anthony Alicia, Savion Anthony Allen, Vincent Cole Alogwin,
My name is Vincent Logan. I am headed to HAG, and I would like to thank my friends, teachers, and family for my high school career.
Addison Diana Andrus,
Higher education, and thank you to my friends, family, and teachers who supported me through it all.
Madeleine Anwer Annis,
I'd like to thank my teachers from kindergarten to my senior year for making me the person I am today. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you, and I can't wait for the next step.
Regan James Ansel, Dahim Akil, Aiden Robert Attic, Julianne Amelia Auker, Skylar Keaton Alvias Mendez, Connor Matthew Axe, Joel Ayala, John Patrick Baldoff, Miranda Grace Barrick,
I'd like to thank my family for their love and support, and my teachers and classmates, especially Mr. Beerley, Mr. Kling, Brad Henrik, and the stage crew.
Lucas James Bartlett, Morgan Olivia Bartow, Cindy Renee Bauer, Alicia Noel Bean. Dakota Eugene Bechtold.
I just want to thank all my friends, family, and teachers because high school has been such a great ride.
Megan Elizabeth Becker. Madison Lynn Belanca. Kyler Marshall Belleville. Anastasia Novak Berardi. Kaylee Ray Bigler. Caitlin Marie Black. Paige Liana Blair. Clayton Caldwell Blevins.
Suddenly.
Tyler Vincent Blue. Andrew David Blah.
I just want to say thank you to all my friends and family and Hempfield Baseball, and I'll be attending Pennsylvania State University in the fall.
Ellie Lou Bauer. Taylor Mackenzie Brenner. Brock Arlington Brillhart. Alexis Janae Brogman. Adam Douglas Brossman. Janiyah Tara Brown.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it! Woohoo!
Catherine May Brown. Ian Lee Brubaker. Emily Marie Bruckner. Abigail Marie Burden. Jack Ryan Burkhart. Ethan James Campbell. Kelly Alexis Campbell. Stacey Lynn Cantor. Bridget Anya Cantwell. Tibby Cantwell. Nicole Elaine Carpenter.
Thank you to my family for the support. Love you all.
Micah Ross Caslow. Elme Rose Cassidy. Veronica Shea Kavanaugh. Logan Dante Chamberlain. Mattia Kim Chap. Jake Michael Chasser.
Thanks, Hempfield, for an amazing 4 years. Can't wait to continue the next 4 at Millersville.
Joshua Lee Cheney. Jared Michael Cheney. Adam John Clark. Micah Trey Clark. Lauren Emily Cole. Amanda Elise Cologne. Skylar Rain Constable. Marcus Conyers. Maximus Alexander Cook. Ian Sidney Crabtree, Sean Christopher Kramer, Michaela Joy Cravey,
Megan Ashley Chris,
Alexa Page Kristoika,
Hi, it's Alexa. I just want to thank my family for supporting me for all these years and continuing to support me as I go on to college.
Maya Elena Cruz, Shayna Marie Cruz,
Grayson James Dagey,
Alyssa Ashley Davis, Isabel Grace Davison, Madeline Rose Davison, Alexandra De La Rosa, Kyrie C.R. Dean, Andrew Casey Deck,
Everybody, Casey here. I would just like to take this moment to thank my parents and all the hard work and effort they put in to help me succeed. And I would just like to say I'm really excited for the future.
Caitlin Elizabeth Deck, Alexander Michael Decker, Ariana Edith De Jesus Paulino,
Gage Nicholas Dellinger,
Jason Vincent Domenico, Jason Andrew Den Bleicher.
Hello, class of 2020. Shout out to Mrs. Riccozzi, Mr. Eli, Miss Kim, Julian, Angelica, Nicole, and the cross country and track team. Go Knights!
Madison Linda Pato,
There have been so many people who have given me guidance and support, and I will be forever grateful for all I have learned. Thank you, Hempfield School District. I also want to thank my parents, family, and friends.
McKenna Rose DeComo, Nicholas Foster Diodato, Jaden Xavier Dishman, Eliza Annika Dyson, Kayla Marie Dombach,
Nathan Thomas Doom,
Matthew David Drenchko,
My name is Matt George. I'd like to thank my friends, family, and best of luck.
Courtney Nicole Drescher, Cheyenne Lee Drury, Paola Anahis Dumont Peralta, Lindsay Marissa Durkota, Charles Milton Duval.
Nobody was expecting to graduate like this, but in life you gotta roll with the punches. To all my fellow graduates, hope you can roll with the punches. I wish you all the best in your future, and go Black Knights!
Lauren Nicole Eager, Madeline Claire Early, Holden Rex Ekman, Sophie Zangline Ekman, Zoe Zangline Ekman, Ian Rodney Edwards, Emily Jasmine Eady,
I want to give give a big shout out to my friends and my family for staying with me throughout my high school journey. Without you guys, I couldn't have done it.
Derek David Ide. Nicholas David John Eisenman. Braden Keith Elfner. Cable Michael Ellinger. Branwyn Elizabeth Ellsworth. Connor Allen Elslager. Paul William Emick. Gabriel Pierce Eichenwald. Bola Rafat Eskandar. Kiara Nicole Eukin. William Samuel Eister. Colton James Farney. Ian David Farmer. Abigail Nicole Fada. Michaela Calinet Fernandez Bonilla. Yana Elia Figlis. Brandon Michael Fisher. Adam James Fisher. Bryn Arton Flanagan. Claire Elizabeth Flood. Simon Christopher Fogel.
Thank you, friends and family, for helping me get through high school.
Kenneth Ian Forey. Peter William Friedman. Carson Michael Frick. Catherine Lorraine Frick. Kendall Marie Fruchtel. Sterling Emery Fulton. Brooke Alexandria Gainsel. Ashley Yvette Galindo David. Colby Luke Gamble. Mari Jean Gangle.
This fall, I plan to continue my education at Millersville University and dual major in special education and early childhood education. Good luck, everyone.
Megan Elise Gongal.
Was that one?
You turned around twice.
Azelle Anthony Gantz. Adrian Taylor Garrett. Isabella Grace Garzaloni. Tyler Allen Gearhart. Anthony Jacob Jean Guyman. Frederick Morris Gelbart. Matthew James Gibb. Ace Simons Gibbons. Owen Richard Giblin. Braden Michael Glass. Talia Renee Glass.
Grace Marie Gocknauer.
I'm so excited to be graduating as a part of the class of 2020, and I can't wait to continue my education at Purdue University to obtain my doctorate of veterinary medicine. Thank you so much to everyone who's helped me along the way.
Riley Marie Goerner. Olivia Rochelle Gold. Janelle Alaya Gonzalez. Nadon Jacob Good. Zelig Betzalel Goodman Hoffman. Daryl Pendleton Gordon. Patrick Thomas Gorman. Ian Scott Graham. Kirk Michael Granbois.
Bradley William Green.
Anisha Marie Griot. Jarrett Scott Gretz. Austin Edward Gross. Kylie Ann Gross. McKaylee Corinne Giobal. Santa Renee Gunzenhauser. Sana Hafiz.
Nahum Amara Haile.
Owen David Hanselman. Connor Nathaniel Harbaugh. Ashley Lynn Harlan. Devontae Jerome Harmon. Tanner Allen Hartman. Aiden Mackay Harvey. Anika Morgan Haskey. Julia Marie Hatzavasilis. Benjamin Lindsley Hahn. Laura Corinne Heisey.
I want to thank Hempfield for dance theater, amazing friends, and a great education. And I'll take all those memories with me as I head to Eastern University.
Kayla Marie Mercer Heidkamp.
So the last 12 years, I only played golf. That's the 2020.
Lexus Ray Helmick. Evania Marie Henderson. Derek Jose Hernandez Miranda. Alaya Maritza Hernandez Santiago. Elisa Ann Herr. Maya James Hershey. Madison Lucille Hess. Samuel Robert Hess. William Clark Hessinger. Peyton Tyrick Heipler. Jason Dean Hilgert. Madison Paige Hinkle. Ashley Elizabeth Hollinger. Gabrielle Renee Hollinger. Julian Banks Honecker.
thank my teachers, family, and friends for pushing me to do my best in my journey of school. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Ava Renee Hostetler. Max James Hostetter. Cole Seamus Hauser. Alexis Marie Howard. No Charles Howells. Dorianan Echo Hugar.
Congratulations. We did it, y'all. Proud of you.
Brandon Alexander Hugney. Colson Alexander Hunt.
I'd like to thank all of my teachers, coaches, friends, and family for making my years at Hempfield especially memorable and special.
Conrad Brian Hurst. Joseph Lawrence Iandolo. Dane Russell Ingram. Kyle Donald Jackson.
Evan Paul Jacobs.
Caitlin Lee Jacobs. John Michael Jimenez. Kyrie Deshaun Jones. Madison Adriana Jones. Messiah Abashawn Jones. Orion Fitzmaurice Jones. Zachary Anthony Jones.
Hello? Yo, I'm trying to graduate here. Oh, there you go. Much better. Why aren't my lips moving though?
Coronavirus!
Courtney Alexis Catch. Ethan Wayne Kaufman. Tatiana Elizabeth Kaufman.
Cannon Mackenzie Keener.
Victoria Lynn Keener. Arsenal Kegerise. Martin James Kegerise. Ava Rose Keller.
Thank you all for shaping me into the person I am today. Here's my cat.
Kirsten Elizabeth Keller. Brian Arthur Ketterer. Carly Grace Keel.
Lance Kim.
Annalie Michaela Kingsborough.
Mason Patrick Kirkner.
Riley Marie Klepper. Ethan Mark Klein. Nathan Richard Noss.
Thank you to my friends and my family, and especially the teachers this year. A special shout out to my dance theater and musical families. You guys really made my senior year.
Maya Elizabeth Kolakowski. Cody Edward Colts. Grace Isabella Kramer.
Grayson Isabella Krowitsky.
Casey Jean Kreider. Kimball Mercer Krylewski. Ria Kumar. Yanissa Barriere. Benny Din Lai. Megan Louise Landis. Jonathan Dalton Lapp. Karen DeMar Lara. Austin Michael Lehman. Johanna Marie Lefevre. Brendan James Lefevre. Cole Brian Lehman. Jason Michael Lehman.
As I wait for my PDF file diploma, I just want to thank everyone who helped me get here. My grandmother most of all. I wouldn't be doing this without her. So, I'll see you on the other side, and peace.
Emma Soleil 11. Andrew James Lewis. Jeremy James Lewis. Hope Jiang Lickner. Justin Lin. Caitlin Lin. Drew Michael Lockard. Emily Grace Long. Evan Patrick Colgan Long.
Hey everyone, this is Evan. I'd like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for helping me and supporting me throughout my high school journey. I will be attending Penn State in the fall to study meteorology.
Eduardo Rahames Lopez. Jaden Alexander Lopez.
Limaida Lopez.
Arturo Alexander Lopez Calo. Elias Efthymios Lounces. Jasmine Danielle Lugaro. Jailene Lanai Lugo. Naya Jane Lutz. Courtney Elizabeth Medea. Isaac Caleb Majet. Brietta Moheb Makar. Selena Molly. Trenton Scott Mann. Robert Stephen Manning. Benjamin Robert Marines. Perry Anastasi Morenos. Robert Hunter Martin. Andrea Joy Martin. Audrey Thumi Martin. Lucas James Martin. Nadia Elizabeth Martin. Trinity Amber Martinez. Ginger Helen Matchett.
Servus! Ich möchte meine Familie und Freunde danken. I'd like to thank my family and friends for helping me get to where I am today. I'm going to major in international studies at American University.
Abigail Nicole Mathias. Ariana Janae Mays. Angela Muthoni Mbadia.
Hi, my name is Angela, and I'd like to thank my friends and family for getting me through all my years in high school. Thank you. Bye.
Dylan Allen McCoy. Molly Ann McGarry. Benjamin Carl McGaw. Malik Paul McLaughlin. Colin Michael McPherson. Avery Elizabeth McVicker Bleacher. Max Conan Meal. Roxanne Joanne Melendez Torres.
Thank my friends, my family, and my teachers. It sucks that we couldn't have a ceremony and say our final goodbye, but I would not be here without you guys.
Dylan James Mellinger. Abigail Rayanne Mertz. Courtney Alexandra Myers.
I would like to thank my teachers, my friends, my family, and especially my parents for getting me here today.
Jack Tyler Miaskalski. Danielle Judith Ann Milflores. Allison Flores Miller. Kara Janae Miller. Ethan Theodore Miller. Grace Lene Miller.
We did it, class of 2020. We are graduated. I don't know where I'm going next, and maybe you don't either. But we'll see where the Lord takes us. Congratulations!
Luke Kevin Miller. Abigail Hope Minnick.
Hello, I plan on going to Penn State University to study both physics and film. I would like to thank my friends and family.
Rafael Jose Miranda Rodriguez. Maya Alexa Mojica. Christopher Javeth Molina Rodriguez.
Faven Mala.
Thomas Joseph Mondo. Walter Robert Moore. Angelica Maria Morales.
I want to give a special thanks for my family and all the teachers supporting me through this journey. Can't believe it's coming to an end already, but I'm excited to see what the future holds for me.
Jeremiah Joel Morales. Andrew Anthony Morgan. Kylie Corinne Morgan. Hannah Rose Morris. Muriel Elise Morrow.
I'm thankful for my parents and my grandparents in Go Class 2020.
Harrison Clark Moser. Fadi Medhat Murad Fahmy. Jordan Stephen Mulholland. Sophia Renee Mama. Dagan Isaiah Monroe. Celia Jane Murray. Courtney Lynn Meyer.
I want to thank my friends, family, teachers, and coaches for giving me the knowledge and encouragement that I'll take with me next year at Liberty University as I study nursing.
Caden Zachary Myers. Jaden Marie Myers. Joanna Elizabeth Newton. Tommy Thon Newen.
Hey, class of 2020. We finally made it. It's been a long year, but we did it.
Owen James Nicodemus. Rachel Lee Ober. Madison Elizabeth O'Connor.
Hi, my name is Madison O'Connor, and I'd like to thank everyone who helped me on my journey to graduate high school, and I'm really excited for my future at Millersville University.
Isai Joaquin Olea. Edwin Esteban Oliver Ortiz. Madeline Joy Olson. Sarah Oliach. Nicholas Christopher O'Neill. Madeline Nicole Honestjack. Adam Tyler Overly. Katia Marie Page. Jonathan Eduardo Palacios Campos. Annalie Vanessa Palladino. Viana Angeles Pantoja.
Thank my family, especially my parents, my friends, my teachers, because I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for them.
Thomas J. Paniak. Emily Renee Papes. Joseph Darian Paquin. Nina Leah Paras. Kelly Rose Park. Elena Reagan Parker. Ian Samuel Parker. Lauren Elizabeth Pashley. Devin Robert Paulin. Kylie Alexis Payne. Christina Marie Peachy. Daryl Nicholas Pegg. Kyle Laurelyn Pfeiffer. Ariana Desiree Perez. Jonathan Brian Perez.
My name is Jonathan Brian Perez, and I'd like to thank my parents and all my teachers and Mrs. Romero for guidance counseling.
Colin Alexander Peters. Daniel Hamilton Petka.
Cody Bryant Phipps.
Alexa Irene Pitts. Alexander Lawrence Platten.
I'd like to thank all the teachers and friends that were there with me along the way and helped me find my career choice in computer science and helped me make memories that I will never forget.
Ian James Pobey. Hugh Patrick Pohl. Asacia Marie Ryle.
Class of 2020, deuces.
Jacob Robert Reynolds.
Elena Catherine Rasmussen.
Hi, my name is Elena Rasmussen. I'm from Class 2020, and I'd like to put out a special thanks to my friends, family, and teachers for sticking by my side throughout the years. Thank you, guys.
Leighton Rath.
I would like to thank the incredible staff at Hempfield for the experience, and more importantly, I'd like to thank my friends and family. Dad, Mom, I made it.
Amelia Lindsay Ray. Alexis Wenger Ream. Colin Patrick Reddington. Hunter Mark Reidenbach. Sebastian Enrique Renavales. Grace Rael Rhodes. Benjamin Matthew Richard. Precious Rovenia Richardson.
Emma Lillian Reese.
Lauren Elizabeth Riggs. Ariana Eunice Rivera. Denasia Amani Rivera. Jonathan Jose Rivera. Delana Solandra Rivera Figueroa.
My mom, my stepdad, and my grandma, and my whole family who has been there and pushed me to not give up and to keep going to school. Thank you.
Cassidy Elaine Rourke Eshelman. DeAndre John Robertson. Wyatt Zachary Robinson. Zachary Stephen Rhoda. Grace Elizabeth Rodman. Bryce Alexander Rodriguez. Carlos Omar Lanos Rodriguez. Karen Rodriguez. Miguel Antonio Rodriguez. Ricardo Jubai Rodriguez. Siles Nail Rodriguez Hernandez. Miguel Angel Rodriguez Caraballo.
Hi, my name is Miguel Rodriguez, and I want to thank all the people that I met throughout these 4 years of high school, and I want to say thank you to my mom and dad.
Carolina Marie Rodriguez Santos. Paul Harvey Rojas Canario. Shayla Marie Roman. Misael Anthony Roman. Sarah E. Rose Roman. Siani Elise Rosario. Lauren Danielle Roth. Jaden Taylor Ruby. Joshua Dale Rudick, Ara Jocelyn Rudy, Noah Luther Runkle, Francesco Dominic Russo, Joshua Stephen Sod, Marina Tarek Salama, Cheyenne Elizabeth Salam, Brady Scott Vest Sample, and Michael Sandberg, Madeline Grace Soraka,
My name is Madeline Soraka. I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me throughout high school, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds in college.
Catherine Elizabeth Saunders, Ethan Zachary Saunders, Chloe Samira Saig, Jasmine Michelle Schlossman, Patrick Anthony Schmidt, Megan Elise Seaman.
My future plans are to go to American University and major in broadcast journalism and minor in political science. Thank you so much to everyone who helped me get to where I am today. It means the world to me.
Liliana Teresa Segarra Vasquez, Connor Glenn Sensenig, Garrett Seth Sensenig, Ashlyn Taylor Schaefer,
To my friends, thanks for the happy memories, laughter, and friendship.
Jackson Robert Shand, Laura Danielle Sharkawi, Peter Fayek Shahada, Jonathan Quinn Sheelor, Lennon O'Brien Schenberger, Michael Anthony Schenneberger, Aaron Mitchell Schenk, Neil Ryan Schenk, Jaden James Sheps, Baden Michael Shore, Michael David Shore, Dalton James Shufflebottom, Caleb Lynn Schultz, Connor Lynn Schultz, Rachel Elizabeth Sipling, Darian Jordan Skaggs, Hudson Bain Smiley,
Alicia Sabine Smith,
Megan Nicole Smith, Elena Marie Snader, Brianna Grace Snavely, Mackenzie Renee Snow, Cooper Scott Snyder, Julia Mary Starzenbach, Jacob Payne Staten, Nicholas Andrew Stauffer, Riley Jack Stauffer,
Hey, I'm so excited to be finally graduating. I'd like to shout out my parents and my dogs. Thanks for believing in me, guys.
James Hunter Stock, Connor Trey Stoltzfus, Diggin James Stoltzfus, Kylie Marie Stone, Madison Lee Stringe, Megan Lynn Stradowski, Kathleen Stutzman, Caleb Michael Suppley, Gavin Edward Lloyd Swartz,
Shania Zane Talton,
Brittany Damian Tarson,
Vilemi Tavares Alvarez, Aaron E. Tebby,
Damian Ashby Thomas, Hannah Lynn Thomas, John Robert Thomas, Justin Patrick Thomas, Michael Scott Thomas, Taylor Renee Thompson, Maslin Joy Titter,
Hey guys, Maslin here. I just want to say thank you to my family, friends, and teachers for helping me become the woman that I am today. Saying I'm blessed is truly an understatement, and I'm so grateful for all of you.
Corby Alexander Trago, Colby Christopher Triple, Lulit Alamalehu Tesagay, Cassandra Yohere Ubiles, Kylie Shea Ulrich, Nicholas Vaccarino, Deandra Lee Valdez, Claudine Bertrone Van Armand, Sarah Gabrielle Vanderlaan, Raven Steele Van Gogh, Kala Ann Vasile,
Giovanni Miguel Vasquez,
Andy Min Vo, John Thomas Vogel, Serena Marie Wagner, Jade Ayana Walker,
And I just want to say hi before she leaves. So thank you to everyone that helped me out through all of this. Thank you.
Reese Andrew Walter, Zoe Grace Warfel, Devin Charles Warner, Justin Allen Warner,
Sydney Elizabeth Rodzanak Warren,
Ethan Lee Walls, Elizabeth Mary Weaver, Taya Monique Weeks, Chloe Elise Wentling, Rosie Grace Westgate,
Haley Elaine Wiegand, Caitlin Faith Wigglesworth,
Alexander Todd Wilkinson, Celeste Will, Colin Alexander Williams, Deshaun Charles Williams, Romeo Amore Williams, Bailey Shannon Wingett,
Alize Marie Woodard,
Ashley Ann Woodring, Mark Joseph Yeand, Michael Jonathan Yoakum, Caitlin Ann Yoder, Kylie Elise Young, Elizabeth Ann Yurchak, Anthony Zamora Delgado, Juliana Nicole Zapatelli, Matthew David Zerotic, Lily Claire Zabon, Julia Bianco Zeidler, Mackenzie Lynn Ziegler, Angela Sue Zerfie, Kylie Danielle Zimmerman, Autumn Elizabeth Zodet,
It is my pleasure to introduce our final speaker for the evening, Evan Benedict. Evan is the president of the class of 2020, and he will deliver his speech, A Shift of Perspective. He will then guide all of our classmates in the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel is a symbolic mark of the transition from Hempfield High School student to Hempfield High School alumni.
One thing school has taught me extremely well up to this point is that just when you think you've figured it all out, a new challenge presents itself and takes you right back to where you started. It feels like sinking in quicksand, fighting from being pulled under. Often it may seem like there is no way to accomplish what you know you have to, but instead of this, I've learned to look at things from a different perspective. Rather than being intimidated by everything that we still have to do, it's important to acknowledge how far we've come. Learning is less like sinking in quicksand and more like climbing a mountain. It's a continuous process and we cannot reach the peak by ourselves. Along the way, we may be helped by others and we may be able to offer our assistance in return. Teachers, friends, and family have all been there to support us along the way, and with a little bit of grit and determination, we will continue to move forward from here. We have all been inspired to take unique paths which will lead us to new exciting destinations. The most important thing, regardless of where you end up, is the impact that you choose to have on those around you. Now, Hempfield Class of 2020, to signify graduation, please join me in turning our tassel as we begin our journey down a new path. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. To everyone in attendance virtually tonight, thank you. You certainly have helped lay a solid foundation for Hempfield High School Class of 2020. I have been honored to be your principal. Congratulations on your graduation, and good luck in all that you do. Thank you.